Hola mundo, yo me llamo señor Bellas y soy maestro de español. Y en este video vamos a mirar los mandatos familiares o los mandatos de tú afirmativos. We're going to take a look at affirmative to commands. If you're in my class, you've already learned how to do usted and ustedes commands. Two commands are just a little bit different. So we're just going to look right now at affirmative two commands, not negative. Negative ones are different. That'll be in my next video. So I'm going to go over some regular ones for you, a few irregular ones, give you a really quick quiz at the end, and that'll be the end of it, okay? So behind me I have some verbs on the board. I'm going to show you what the affirmative to command would be for these verbs. So if I wanted to talk to my friend and tell him to do something, or maybe this is what your mom would say to you if she wanted to tell you to do your homework or to make her a sandwich or something like that, then this is what you would use. So first we'll look at some regular verbs. I'll show you several irregular verbs, and then I'll give you a quick quiz. So here we go. For caminar, if maybe your PE teacher wants you to walk or whatever, what he's going to do is basically use the he, she form of this verb, and that's going to be the command. You're not going to give it any subject, well, here. Okay, so if I want to say walk, camina means walk. If you remember, just to refresh your memory, the usted command would be camine with an E on the end of it. Hablar, you can probably guess the to command would be habla, so speak, habla. Comer, if you're going to give it just what would normally be the he, she form, I'm going to put it in that form for the to command, so eat, come, eat, and then drink something. Hopefully not getting too much peer pressure. Bebe, drink. And then I give you a couple of IR verbs as well, the he, she form. So if I want to say live, you know, the person's on your table, you're a doctor, and you're hitting them with the paddles, live, vive. And then compartir. Good timing with the bell there. So share something, comparte con tu hermano, share with your brother, for example. So for regular AR, ER, IR verbs, the affirmative to command is this basically the he, she form or usted form of the verb in the present tense. So camina, habla, come, bebe, vive, comparte. That's how you would use your affirmative to command. Okay, so I'm going to shift over here to these verbs. These are some verbs that are irregular in their affirmative to command form. So I'm going to go through them with you. On your screen up here, I'm going to put a link to a video on YouTube that's a song, if you want to call it that has these irregular forms on it. It's really kind of cheesy, but it works. It serves its purpose. So I'm just going to go through really quick. So if I want to tell someone to do something, I would say haz la tarea, do the homework, or haz el sandwich, make the sandwich. Poner, so to place your set, maybe set the table. Pon la mesa, put the book in your backpack. Pon el libro en la mochila. Decir is to say or to tell. So maybe I want to tell someone to tell the truth. Di la verdad, di la verdad. Salir means to leave or go out, so I want to tell someone to leave. I could just say sal de la casa, get out of the house. Tener, to have, so to have, tell someone to have something. Ten la tarea en tus manos, have the homework in your hands. Venir, so maybe you want to tell someone to come here. Ven aquí, ven acá. Ser, so to be, I want to tell someone to be good. I could say sé bueno. And then also just want to point out with ser on that one, say with an accent mark over it, just like this right here. It also means I know. It's also the yo form of the verb saber in the present tense. But then it's also the command. You'll know which one it is based on context. And then the last one is for the verb ir. Ir means to go. So I'm going to tell someone to go to the office or something. Ve a la oficina. Ve a la casa. Ve al baño. And that's how you tell someone to go somewhere. So hopefully this is making sense. I'm going to give you 5 verbs right now. And then just really quick, see if you can figure out what the affirmative to command for that would be, and we'll be done. So your affirmative or your commands that I want you to do are right here. So think really quick. The tocar, it's not one of the irregular ones for affirmative to commands, so the command would be toca la guitarra, maybe play the guitar. Comprender, it's not going to be one of the irregular ones. It'd be like comer, one of the ones we did earlier. So understand something. Comprende la lección, for example. And then hacer is one of the irregular ones I pointed out to you. It's haz. Venir is also one of the irregular ones. It goes to ven. And salir is also irregular. Sal. One thing I do want to point out to you is that with these irregular verbs, most of them are the go verbs in Spanish, the ones that have the go in the end of them in the present tense. For example, hacer in the present tense goes to hago in the yo form. Poner is pongo. Decir digo. Salir salgo. Tener tengo. Venir vengo. So all those verbs are go verbs in the present tense, and they're also irregular in the affirmative to command as well. that's it. I'm going to do other videos for affirmative to commands with pronouns, and also have one for negative to commands and negative to commands with pronouns. So check those out if this is the stuff that you're learning right now. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll get back.